Yeah, to be honest, there's really no fun part about tattoos. The only fun part is really pulling up to the tattoo shop. I always think every single time I'm in the chair, like, why am I doing this? And then I remember, the art and all that I want, but it's like for that split second, it's like, man, being in the chair is just not fun. I don't know where we are, but the work we about to get, A1. Nah, it's what to know before getting a tattoo.
I think you know.
Yeah.
How are you feeling today? You want to focus? We can focus on finishing him up.
Yeah, I think so. Once I get the sketch out, I give it to the masters, and they really make it into what I'm thinking about. I want to make it pop, to make it real, and then make it something that I'll cherish and love for the rest of my life. I'm about to go crazy. I know that these things are gonna be on me for the rest of my life, but my family, my morals, how I live my life, those are things that are gonna stick with me. So I know it's important, and I know that's the type of stuff I want on me. Instead of a stress reliever, I think it's just another opportunity for me to really work on who I am, to build who I am. I'm not only football, I'm not only school, I have this as well. Let me put things back in perspective, and then get back to business.
You TJ go down. Do you know where he is in this process and his injury?
Yeah, unfortunately, he's got a foot issue that had to take him to the hospital, so it looks like he may need surgery right now.
So I had no idea what my foot looked like when it happened. I was being carted off the field, and I got to the X-ray room. They cut the shoelaces off my shoe, took my shoe off, took my sock off, and my foot was just not right. Something was wrong.
After immediate surgery, TJ Green's Northwestern career has come to an end.
And I knew it, and my family knew it, and my dad came in, and it was emotional, very emotional, just because he knows how hard I worked for this, and he knows all I put into it, and all the highs and the lows of the walk-on life, and just working my way up the ladder, and finally getting an opportunity to play, and then just all going away like that. Those first few days were really tough, and there was really low points for me during that time, not knowing, and having that outpouring of support from my teammates, from the Northwestern community, from family, from friends, all over the country was really something special. It really picked me up and is driving me right now as well. I still have a leadership voice, and I want to be there for those guys and try to help them in any way possible.
Let's go, baby! Welcome to an afternoon of Northwestern Wildcat football. Today it's the home opener for the Wildcats, who've had a bye, but they opened their home schedule here today. One name has been in the news here for 2 weeks, and that's been Hunter Johnson, the quarterback. This is Hunter Johnson's job now, and you got to think that they want to get him off to a good start in his first appearance here in front of the home fans.
Johnson wouldn't disappoint on the first series of the game, marching the offense into Rebel territory and a chance for an early lead.
Snap to Johnson on fourth down, gonna throw. Winds up, throw, got a man open, nice grab. Beautiful catch by Kyrick McGowan on a deep out.
With Isaiah Bowser sidelined with an injury, his backfield running mates took it upon themselves to get the ground game going.
Drake Anderson gives them an element at tailback they haven't had for a while.
And this time Johnson takes it himself. End zone touchdown! Hunter Johnson from a yard away for the first touchdown of his career. And the Wildcats have their first lead of 2019.
The Rebels responded quickly, capitalizing on miscues to grab the momentum and then the lead.
Quick hitter they get to Williams, turns the corner 35-30, 25-20. There he goes, 10-5 touchdown. Second touchdown today for Charles Williams.
Paddy Fisher, very active for this Wildcat defense.
The defense put the brakes on any more trips to the end zone, setting up scoring opportunities throughout the remainder of the half.
Big Killings on the sideline. Jesse Brown. Kick is up. And good. Pass complete to Jackson, but it's popped loose.
It is Northwestern ball.
Johnson connects to Skoranek.
Charlie Kubander, 4-3.
Hey, we scored touchdowns in the second half. Yes, sir. We scored touchdowns in the second half. Y'all gonna stop their ass, and we scored touchdowns all second half. Period. In the story.
The run game's good. You got any questions on anything? No. You're really the only guy who's been there. The run game's good. Now, as you start feeling it, because you're starting to feel a little bit, make sure you're squeezing the ball and protecting it down the field, okay? Let them understand who they're dealing with and what we're doing, okay? Go take control of this third quarter and go finish this game off, all right? We good?
Let's go, baby.
Listen to me. All right? We're letting a team hang around with us. They're going to be stoked up coming out right now. Who's going to do it? It's going to be us or going to be them. It's our turn right now. All right? These 30 minutes. Juicier. More efficient. Sharpen the horse forward. 1, 2, 3.
I think if you evaluate the offense and the defense here for Northwestern compared to Stanford, better, but still some missed opportunities.
If the first half was about minimizing mistakes on both sides of the ball for the Cats, the second half would be about making UNLV pay for every one of theirs.
Rogers intercepted. Patty Fisher.
Boy, he looks good, doesn't he? Drake Anderson.
He is not wasting any time getting up the field. He really hits it hard. That's a nice run there for a big pickup.
Snap to Hunter Johnson. Short drop, pumps once. Johnson going deep. Jefferson's out there. He's got it. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, J.J. Jefferson. First touchdown pass for Hunter Johnson.
Northwestern recovers. Travis Willock.
They're 5 of 9 on third down. And Rogers is going to be hit and sacked. Gaziano is there. Joe Gaziano.
Gaziano was there along with a lot of other guys too.
They're playing faster. You can just tell there's a little bit more of an edge to this defense right now. They're hitting guys harder.
Anderson again. His dad, Damien, a Hall of Famer.
It's been amazing. Look at this cut here. Boom. Puts that right foot in the ground. Gets upfield. He's already looking for the next defender.
Drake Anderson. One tackler headed for the end zone. Welcome. His first career score. Somewhere, Damian Anderson is smiling. 141 rush yards and a touchdown.
Where's Hunter Johnson? Yeah, how about that? A lot of guys got to step up. See a guy like TJ coming here, man, I've never seen a guy with a bigger smile on his face. All right? Guy's attitude's ridiculous. Relentless teammate. And I want to see this emotion every day of every rep of every practice moving forward. Quit flirting with it and let's attack it. And nothing can stand in our way. It's Big Ten time now.
All right, we'll get going a little bit early. Good morning, everybody, huh? Good morning. Yeah. Okay, here we go. We got some logistics to get through real quick, and then we'll get you guys going and moving forward. When I took over the program, I wanted to do this, but we had a guy that was already in jersey number 1, so we changed it once he graduated. That we no longer give out the jersey number 1 in recruiting, and it's no longer an optional jersey number that you can ask for. It's a jersey number that's earned. And that number 1 goes to the guy that represents what it means to be a Wildcat, not some of the time, all the time. He embodies our values. He embodies the work ethic, the teammate, the community member. The list goes on and on and on. He's the Wildcat. This year it was unanimous. It wasn't even close.
Joe Bergen is the second straight walk-on to earn the highest honor in Pat Fitzgerald's program, continuing what the coach calls a long tradition of non-scholarship players battling to make an impact.
Thank you to this team. I've never been around a group as close as this, so I'm excited to see where we go this season. I'm honored, privileged. Thank you, guys.
me put it to you this way. He's got the Bergen passion, and I love him. That's about it.
That's it.
Bergen's reputation among his teammates and coaches is second to none. But there's another Bergen with his own reputation that can be heard every time he steps on the field.
No. You think they would mic up a degenerate like me? Come on. There's no shareable content to the public at that point. You're just wasting your mic.
I think the thing that has propelled their athletic careers is the fact that they are so competitive. They came into this program 3-4 years ago respectively with a massive chip on their shoulders, and they do everything with that chip on their shoulder.
Come at me, Grayson.
Finish.
Woo!
Oh, yeah! Oh,
Yeah! We need to recruit please! You got swagged up for practice, huh? Never did you wear double socks to practice. It'd be cool if he wasn't 34 years old. 11th year of eligibility. That's a bad man. Okay, Blake, nice to see you, baby. Oh, finish strong, Dan. Your 4 reps for the day are almost over.
What they maybe lack in size or speed, they definitely make up with this attitude, this raw emotion and passion for football. And I think you certainly see that on game day.
The attitude on the field has its limits, and even Chris knows that.
You're not gonna rip to win perimeter action. Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Next time.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you, brother.
The Bergens are one of 3 sets of brothers on the team, joining Bryson Blake Gallagher along with Alex and Samdup Miller, all of whom play on the defensive side of the ball. With the Big Ten opener just days away, the team has a chance at history against visiting Michigan State.
And this week, 1-0 equals 4-0. 1-0 gives our seniors a chance to go out 4-0 against these guys. It has never happened in program history. It's never happened in reverse either. So we got a chance to make a statement. All right, this thing starts right now. Okay? So let's go. 1-0, 1-3, guys. Okay. 1-0, 0-3, 1, 2, 3. 1-0.
The elder Bergen has a Big Ten West title to defend in his final season while attending one of the top business schools in the nation in Northwestern's Kellogg School of Management.
I've been in this role for almost 8 full seasons. I would say his resume is the most impressive I've seen in my time here. 3.5 GPA in economics at Northwestern with a BIP minor is almost unheard of for a football student athlete. If I'm Fortune 500 America, I'm hiring Joe Bergen.
And so our class schedule starts fully next week, but we have Tuesday. We still have strategic communication. I was confused because accounting starts next week. I currently am in the master's program at Kellogg, and class is downtown, so we hop on the bus and head downtown.
Bergen's classes follow a string of impressive internships, as well as being selected as the top pick for the Leadership Council's annual Wildcat Games, which measures all aspects of performance both on and off the field. The second overall pick is brother Chris. Both seem to know the source of their blue-collar work ethic.
I think that comes from being a walk-on and, kind of having that underdog mentality every time you step on the field, and not forgetting that, you were overlooked at one point, and, not everyone expected you to be where you are today, and, you may be undersized or whatnot, and just kind of having that scrappy dog mentality gives us our edge on the field. But at the same time, when we step off, we may not be talking as much crap and, swearing and flying around like we would on the field, but we're still bringing that hard work mentality and, going to get stuff done. And I think that the grind's just going to stop, would be ignorant, so it's definitely going to keep going, but I feel like it's just been something that's ingrained in me. And I'm excited to take to, the next firm I work at and bring everything I've learned and that, that teammate and, characteristics that NUFB has taught me.
call Joe Gas. We said we wanted to too, but it's all at the. It's nice out there. Joey G, are you coming to yoga? Killing me. Dupe. Sam Dupe. That's who we need. Outside of football, you need hobbies just to kind of keep your sanity, and like this is something that I think is like a really good escape from football, but also very beneficial to football. All right, hurry the up. I'm willing to be painted as the villain of this program. I'm willing to take that rep. From yoga today and me being mic'd up, it could happen very easily. I became more interested in yoga aside from just the benefits to football. I became interested in the practice itself, and a lot of that was through Annette. So she had suggested when she was pregnant that I get certified through her. So I took a class with her. I nailed the single leg, I'm not gonna lie, so that was my time. It's become a passion of mine outside of football, and I think it helps kind of get away and relax and kind of keep my sanity. That boy got the good mobility. Talk to him. I think that guys kind of know me as the best of both worlds. Obviously the guys who just see me on the field know me as Chris Bergen, the guy who never stops talking trash. But then the guys who really know me in the locker room and know this is kind of my escape and super relaxed and super calm during yoga. And I think to even pinpoint it as one isn't fair. It's two completely different people just depending on the setting.
Upper back is still flat.
That's just kind of how we play. It's expect nothing, earn everything, and that's kind of how we operate. Just keeping the chip on our shoulder it's an everyday thing. My only takeaway from this whole yoga class is hopefully my quads look good on camera.
The Big Ten season has arrived, and with it, the visiting Michigan State Spartans. The Wildcats have won the previous 3 matchups, none of which came easy. If Northwestern is to make history today at Ryan Field, they'll have to earn it.
So I think today when you're playing a team like Michigan State, this outstanding Spartans defense, they're going to have to help their quarterback out.
And Michigan State has broken on top here with 11:42 to go in the first quarter.
Lorky steps up and going to get sacked here. Alex Miller, 2.5 sacks now in the season, and fielded on the 20 by White. And makes a couple of guys miss and fumbles the ball, and Northwestern's got it.
First and goal at the 7 to give. Isaiah Bowser skips his way up the middle to the end zone. And they're going to say he's down at the 1-yard line. 4th and goal inside the 1.
And it will be an option, but no, the quarterback is dragged down by Mike Panashute, and the Spartans take over on downs. Here's Johnson going downfield, and it's a first down catch by Bowman all the way to the 45 for 28 yards. Minute to go here in the first quarter, 3rd down and 3. And Johnson will throw it, and a nice catch made by McGowan with the defender all over him.
By the second quarter, the Cats' offense had settled in, fighting their way downfield and getting on the board. It seemed like things were starting to turn.
After giving up a touchdown in the opening drive, the Wildcat defense has stiffened considerably.
For senior Joe Gaziano, today was another chance to climb higher on the list for the program's record for career sacks.
Sacked by Joe Gaziano, 23.5 in his career.
So you had Sandup Miller making the tackle on that second down. Alex Miller, his older brother, had a sack on the workie earlier.
Just before the half, the Spartans made one last push to take back the momentum.
Lewerke with the pocket collapsing, throws a strike for a touchdown to Cody White with 20 4 seconds to go. So the half is over. Michigan State in front 14-3 here in Evanston.
Hey, once again, eyes. Okay? Get your eyes where they're supposed to be, fellas. And we've been all over. All right? They haven't had any air. All right? But we've had our eyes where they're supposed to be. All right? Have great eye control. All right? All right, let's go.
Out of the break, the Wildcats hoped to contain the Spartan offense and saw glimpses of a potential comeback. But as the game went on, any chance at regaining the lead slipped away. For Johnson and Northwestern's offense, moving the chains throughout the third quarter proved to be a challenge.
And there was not a lot of cushion between the defender and the receiver. Another 3 and out.
By the fourth, it was time for a change to try and capture a spark.
Aiden Smith checks in at quarterback. Smith makes his first appearance.
Michigan State kept the heat on, but Smith was able to rally, spreading the ball around, getting the Cats going late to end on a higher note. But that would be all Northwestern would get from the Spartans, with Drake Anderson the lone Cat to find the end zone on Saturday.
The Michigan State Spartans snapped their 3-game losing streak against the Northwestern Wildcats. Final score, Michigan State 31, Northwestern 10.
The game of football was not entrusted to the timid or the weak. The game demands your attitude is attacking. Adversity is an unbelievable opportunity to galvanize a team. You never want to go through it, but every team does. And you never know when it's going to strike. Obviously now it struck. So the hallmark of great teams around here, which there's been a bunch, they have said, not your fault, my fault. And I'm just going to roll my sleeves up. I'm going to go to work harder. I'm going to play cleaner. But you got to stick together for that to happen. Okay? Again, just takes this room. You got to stick together.